black iron tide of the Qin army swept across the land, encircling the Zhao fortress of Eyu. A desperate message, carried by a rider who spared no horse, reached the palace in Handan. King Huiwen of Zhao held the bamboo slip, his brow deeply furrowed. In the great hall, his ministers stood as silent as cicadas in winter. The roads to Eyu are distant and treacherous. It cannot be saved. Lian Po's words were heavy with despair. The other generals agreed. None dared to accept the command. Just as the king was about to concede defeat, Zhao She, the lord of Mafu, stepped forward. His voice was not loud, but it was firm. Its paths are distant and treacherous, like two rats fighting in a hole. The braver one will win. Zhao. She led the army from the capital, but marched only 30 L5 before making camp. He ordered high walls to be built, giving every appearance of a general too timid to advance. A Qin spy observed this and rejoiced, believing Zhao She to be a man of no consequence. Zhao, she is a coward, just as we thought. The spy reported in the tent of the Qin commander. Hu Yang roared with laughter. Believing the Zhao army would not dare to challenge him, he relaxed his guard and focused all his efforts on storming the walls of Eyu, certain the city would soon fall. As soon as the Qin spy was gone, a thunderous command came from Zhao, She's tent. All troops, muffle your armor and march at once. The soldiers shed their heavy plate and prepared to move swiftly. The faint calm on Zhao, She's face was gone, replaced by the sharp, predatory gaze of a hunter. The army moved with incredible speed. A captain, citing military law, tried to persuade Zhao She to slow the pace to avoid exhausting the men. Zhao, She's gaze turned to ice. To protect his strategy and prevent any delay, he made a swift decision and executed the captain on the spot. The entire army was stunned into silence. No one else dared to object. Marching 2 days' journey in a single day and night, the Zhao army descended upon Eyu like soldiers from heaven. Before the Qin army could react, they seized the mountain north of the city, taking the high ground and seizing control of the battlefield. The Qin army, arriving too late, was forced to attack uphill. The tide of the battle had turned. Zhao, she stood on the peak and roared to his soldiers, their morale now soaring. The brave will win! His voice echoed through the valley, igniting a fire in the heart of every Zhao soldier. The Zhao army charged down the mountain like tigers, an unstoppable force. The Qin lines, caught by surprise and with the terrain against them, immediately broke. Under the dual pressure of a shocking assault and the loss of the high ground, their army collapsed and fled in all directions. The siege of Eyu was broken. The once invincible Qin army was utterly defeated. As the sun set, Zhao She stood alone on the quiet battlefield, gazing at the distant walls of Eyu. With a single, brilliant surprise attack, he had won an impossible victory for the state of Zhao.